Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys, for all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, hit that thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know your story and how it resonates, this reading resonates with you. And if you know somebody these videos resonate with, go right ahead and share them. Okay? This video is for the month of December. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates with you. It is also for the Cancer star sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. For the, like I said, the month of December. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on this month. So Mercury is out of retrograde and going through Scorpio, and then it will go into Sagittarius in the month of December. Jupiter is retrograde in your sign, Cancer. It started on November 11th. Saturn is out of retrograde and going direct in Pisces. Neptune will go station on December 10th and go direct again in Pisces. Chiron is retrograde in Aries. We have a full moon in Gemini coming on December 4th. We have a new moon in Capricorn on December 18th and 19th. So it's a little bit about the energies that is happening in the month of December. So what caught my attention here, Cancer, is the fact that Jupiter is retrograde in your sign. You rule the fourth house of home, family, mother, the things that are rooted within you, your security. Cancers have a habit of hiding in their shell when things don't go right. We're the hibernators. Alright, so this is the cosmic deck of initiation. So when I was setting up for this reading, I was going through my cards and pulling out some cards that I don't use that often. So, and this is one of them decks. So let's go ahead and pull a card for Cancer, please, and thank you, Spirit. Law of transmutation. So you were transmuting things. So let's go over the colors. So we have blue, which is the throat chakra. We have purple and like a lighter color, which is the third eye and crown chakra. We have pink, which is love, compassion, and caring. We have the green, which is opening yourself up to giving or receiving communication in a compassionate, loving way. I just see this, to me, looks like a poinsettia. And then in the center we have the yellow, which is your solar plexus, which is your life force energy, your strength, your courage, your free, your willpower. Must be something with the free will. All right. So law of transmutation. So you're transmuting something. The bottom of the deck we have inner vision. So the inner vision talks about your psychic sight. It talks about your intuition. All right. So law of transmutation for Cancer. You rise above mundane frustrations and aggravations and see what lessons are contained therein. You find strength within weakness and you turn it into advantage. Through this energy, you transform yourself. Faith is the fuel for this energy. Through transformation, you use the light instead of just fueling it. This is a flowing process, one in which inner richness and depth are able to surface and become an expression of the soul. So you are transmuting any mundane frustrations and aggravations, and you are looking at them as lessons. lessons that turn into, like, the pain that turns into gain, right? The wisdom in the weakness. Um, you are taking your lessons and you are turning them into blessings. And you are learning to trust, whether it's your faith, whether it's trust in source, the divine, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's on a different page here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is hidden that's coming to the light for Cancer. What is hidden that's coming to the light for the Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Okay, so guys, Garden is coming in to challenge you. And that's why you're being challenged. You are sowing what you are, you're reaping what you have sown. So we have a 9 energy here. So that talks about hard lessons. It talks about, you know, transmuting them hard lessons, turning that pain into gain, turning the lesson into a blessing. But it's, you're being challenged here with some sort of a plan, a chess queen. So alrighty. So let's go ahead and read Gaia's Garden in reverse as a challenge for Cancer. When Gaia appears as a challenger in her garden, she gently points out that you've forgotten to give back to the world. Or perhaps you've become lazy, expecting fruit to fall from the tree while you rest below its leaves. Gardens require tending, water, and food for the soil. Everything you have within you is needed in the world. So don't underestimate the power of what you have to offer. And that talks about that power, that inner wisdom, that inner vision. Timely effort is called for when Gaia challenges you to help in her garden. So ask not what you will get, but what can you give. You'll be pleasantly surprised by this change of perception. Be careful not to procrastinate too much, or the window of your current opportunity might close. Yet even if you do miss this one, as long as you're willing to help in the garden, you will most certainly see another. So it's not about what you can get out of a situation, right? It's about what you can give in this situation. So you're getting what you have given, and you are getting a lesson in that, and you are transmuting and gaining the wisdom from this lesson. Somebody is lazy, right? Somebody is lazy here. So what can you give out of this lesson? What can you get out of this lesson? What can you give? What can you give back to humanity or to Mother Earth out of this lesson? Alright, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. This is the Mother Peace Round Tarot that was given to me by a soul who is in the spirit world now. Alright, Cancers. First card, we have the 3 of discs, and it's on its side. So At the top, it talks about working at building something, working in the garden to build what you want to create in your reality. But it's on its side. So somebody is on the fence about something. Somebody could be lazy. Somebody could be procrastinating here. That's that energy of lazy coming through. Wrong deck. She's working hard and putting forth effort to achieve an end. So, I feel like you are transforming a lesson or transmuting a lesson when it comes to working for what you want instead of being given, right? She's not satisfied with the work. Perhaps she doesn't have the money or recognition she's been seeking. There may be problems working with others or getting cooperation. So somebody is very uncooperative here. Somebody doesn't want to work. It's like a one-sided situation where somebody is working hard and putting in the effort, but somebody else does not want to cooperate. I see 3 people on there. See how she's standing there looking up like, I'm not going up that ladder, right? That is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull another tarot card for Cancer, please and thank you. Okay, so we got the Tower coming through. Tower is Saturn energy. And Saturn is direct in Pisces. Saturn is the discipliner. He's the, yeah. No, I don't know why I said Saturn. Saturn could have something to do with this. But the Tower represents Mars, the first house, Aries. So the first house talks about the attitude. The first house talks about awareness of self, appearance, outward, attitude, body, identity, beginnings, personality, first impressions, approach to life. So the approach to what am I going to get out of the work that I put in? Well, if you don't get anything out of it, who cares? Just do it anyways, right? So the Tower, first impression. So this could have something to do, one of the women on these cards could be an Aries. Could be one of the women on the ladder. First one's in red, so it could be the first one. The goddess is called to be with her people. She is sitting on a tower that she knows will soon crumble. She has no time to consider the danger or the consequences because she is struck by lightning. That's that aha moment, right? Somebody could only be working with you to get something out of it without putting the effort in to do the work. So this could be somebody who is very uncooperative. Somebody who wanted the gain without putting in the pain. Already the world has changed. They are in the middle of a solar eclipse. There's something about the solar eclipse coming through here. The people wait below as the lightning strikes. She has a vision. She tells the people how to get to their new home. Remember I said about Cancer rules the home. The Tower shatters the old foundations and can feel like the rug being pulled out from underneath her feet. If she is like a cat, she will land feet first and unhurt, although her landing will be harder and less graceful. Nonetheless, this is a dramatic change in the core of her psyche, that inner wisdom, that inner vision. The change may be external and striking like the lightning. She is shocked by how different she feels, and there is no going back. Sometimes the Tower is a strong and sudden welling of life force, chi, or kundalini energy in a sexual or creative way. So, creating with another person. In the first house, somebody's attitude was, I won't do the work. I don't want to do this. I don't want, here, you do all the work and I'm going to reap all the gain. Somebody could be very psychic. But somebody is transmuting this shock, this aha moment. And they are realizing there's no going backwards. So 314 can be significant, 315 can be significant, 318 can be significant. Somebody got left out in the cold because they didn't want to do the work. The tower is hit hard by sudden change or fate. So this was a sudden change. And I don't blame them. If somebody that you were working with did not want to put in the work but wanted to gain, I'd have ditched them too. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another tarot card for Cancer. Jupiter is working behind the scenes with you, Cancer. Okay, so we have, there you are, Cancer. Major Arcana, Major Arcana. So this is very important. And I feel like Jupiter going retrograde is influencing this. I feel like 715 can be important. 713, Pluto went retrograde in Aquarius. Oh no. Hold on a second. 713, Saturn went retrograde in Aries. Tarot. Saturn went retrograde in Aries on 713, but 715, while Saturn was still retrograde in Aries, there was a revelation. Okay. All right, so let's read the Chariot on its side. Oh, wrong deck. The Chariot may be doing more than necessary. She wants to make sure she is in charge. She must be careful not to abuse her power or override everyone else. So, yeah, somebody could have been abusing their power, and that's that sudden change that happened. Trying to override somebody who did not want to cooperate with them. Right? They didn't want to plant the seeds. Because why? Because they wasn't getting anything out of it. All right, let's pull another card. A final card for Cancer, please, and thank you, Spirit. The Temperance in reverse. That's the third major arcana. Somebody was reckless. Somebody was out of balance. Somebody needs to do some healing here. Like, I feel like there could have been some sort of a pow here, especially with the Tower in the upright position, because when you put water and fire together, if it's not equal and it's not balanced, the water, Cancer, will put out the fire, the spark, the initiation, the effort, the inspiration, the passion, right? So that's what I feel happened here. We have 14. So 714, 715, July 3rd, July 18th, March 18th, March 15th, March 14th, March 7th, September 7th, September 14th, September 15th, September 3rd. Those all could be time frames. So let's read the temperance in reverse here. This relationship was unbalanced. In reverse, right now, temperance is fragmented. This is a necessary time of chaos in order for the parts of herself to reassemble in a more useful form. The shedding of outworn patterns or skins in the death card has made this new integration possible. It can take a while to bring herself back together and to use the new potential. She needs to learn how to use this power available to her. So this was a part of the plan. And at that time, or in this particular time, when Mercury moves through Scorpio and into Sagittarius, there could be some sort of a revelation coming in on the full moon energy. But it's showing a solar eclipse, which happened in September. The lunar eclipse was in Pisces, and the solar eclipse, which is fire energy, fire and water, was in Virgo, Libra. That talks about something that was unbalanced with the temperance card there. Ooh, I don't know why I thought I knocked that over. So Cancer, you are shedding outdated, outworn patterns of what am I going to get out of this? If I put something in it, what am I going to get out of it? Instead of just giving without the expectation of receiving. That is what you're transmuting this lesson. Or you're teaching somebody else a lesson. Somebody who didn't want to cooperate. Somebody who you were trying to build something with. That all they wanted to do was do a bowling ball effect. That's what I'm seeing, a bowling ball. Where they were rolling the ball just directly at what you are building, trying to knock it over. Right? Because the Chariot is on its side. So somebody is learning a lesson here. Because somebody here could have abused their power. Confirmation. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. First house, outward appearances. And we have the Two of Cups. This was a karmic partner that you did not want to work with, or who was very uncooperative. Somebody, an Aquarius, who was hopeless, tried to instill hopelessness in the moon, right? Moon in Aquarius. But somebody broke out of that mental instability, put boundaries up, went within themselves, and seen the inner vision of what they really wanted to create. The fact that somebody didn't want to work for it. So a Pisces energy just wanted, see, there's the tower. See the cloud? Somebody was just in it for the gain. They didn't want to do the work. Right? They wanted to celebrate that. They wanted to celebrate knocking over something that you have worked for. Trying to block your success. Trying to make you over emotional by what? Watering them seeds in Gaia's garden with drowning them so that they would rot. Right? It's like somebody was trying to block the vision that you had with what you was trying to create, what you were trying to build. And here she is sitting on top of that tower. while there's a bunch of people down here on the ground. So she could have been working with other people. Somebody didn't want to cooperate here. All right, so we're going to pull some confirmations to clarify. Clarify the Three of Discs on the fence. Clarify the Three of Discs on the fence. Somebody didn't want to cooperate. Somebody didn't want to put the work in. So we have Scorpio. Fixed Scorpion, Tuesday, Mars, Pluto. That's the Tower moment. Pluto is Aquarius. It was in Aquarius. And it went direct on October 14th. But it went retrograde on May 4th. Powerful, brave, true friend, jealous manipulator, and deadly warrior. So I feel like this person was just a jealous manipulator. And that was their plan, was to tell you they're going to cooperate and we're going to build this business together. It's going to be successful, just to steal it, just to bowling ball it over. All right, let's get another one. Three of Discs with the Scorpion energy. Birth chart. Sidereal birth chart. So you need to see where Scorpio is in the sidereal birth chart, Cancer. Or past life, Draconian. So check out your natal chart. Either your sidereal natal chart, because it did show up on the Draconian, which is your past life birth chart. So sidereal time frame could be significant here. And Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. But in sidereal, it would have been in Capricorn. I don't know where Mars is at. I didn't do the thing. All right. So the Tower moment. The Tower moment. Okay. So Mercury retrograde. Communication, shy, throat, gathering facts, speed of thought, Gemini, air, earth, Virgo. So somebody could have just come in just to gather facts on you, Cancer, just to try to destroy what you were building. This was a jealous manipulator, right? And then we have migraines are a normalcy for me. I can't think, never have any power to see or make positive decisions. So yeah, migraines. So somebody could have a headache here, causing a lot of head issues within 24 hours. So within 24 hours of seeing this video, this Tower moment could come. Good luck. So luck is on your side. Why? Because you transmuted it. You've seen this person's plan was to come in, gather all the information that they could about you, and then destroy what you are building. Try to block your success. Try to get you to, like I said, drown them seeds, cause them to not grow, because when the temperance is in reverse, there's not a balance here. Somebody was trying to snuff out your flame of passion. Still your sense of inspiration is something else that I'm getting. So we have the 11th house. I aspire, friends, groups, goals, aspirations, hopes, wishes, group contributions. Yes, there was a group of them, at least 3. So you need to check your birth chart. See what's in your 11th house. Scorpio could be in your 11th house. Yeah, money gained and earned. Yeah. So somebody is going to gain something out of this situation. because I feel like this work is one-sided. And it says, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Experience life with divine clarity and clear quartz. Yeah, inner vision. You're seeing the lesson, right, for what it is. And then we have somebody's children, niece, nephew, grandma, grandpa. But children were involved in this. And then we have killed with black magic. Somebody was doing black magic. With a knife, a sharp object. We have 8, 7, 7, 8 could be significant. August 7th, 87 could be significant. Divine timing, be patient, protected by Archangel Michael. Body location, buried in cement or buried a body of water. So somebody was unalived by black magic. Okay? And they were buried near a body of water. Pisces, mutable fish. Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer. Neptune, Thursday, intuitive, fearful, victim mentality, compassionate, artistic, and music. So somebody is playing the victim here. Somebody is playing the victim. Boo hoo. You got left behind. Right? But this is protected by Archangel Michael. So somebody was protected from this tower moment. And like it said, somebody landed on their feet. Why? Because they transmuted the lesson. They seen something clearly. So somebody was trying to be manipulative, say they were a true friend, and that they cared, when all they was a jealous manipulator coming in and gathering facts. Somebody lied about having a headache. Cancer, on the fence. Clarify Cancer being on the fence. Venus in reverse. Love, Friday, Monday, harmony, Taurus, Earth, Air, Libra. But it's in reverse. So somebody is, I felt, there's a couple of messages coming in. Somebody could have Cancer in Venus is the very first thing that I'm getting. In maybe the 4th house. Maybe Venus is in their 4th house, or Cancer is in Venus. Okay. I feel somebody lacks love and compassion. Somebody was heartless when they did this black magic and unalive somebody. They were a jealous manipulator. They were deadly warriors. Somebody was a Scorpio. Somebody got Scorpio in Venus. Venus is currently in Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio in the 11th house. This could have been a group of people. A society of people. We have conjunct planets, 0, merge and join forces, action, impulse, or drive. Well, Cancer, we have the Chariot there. It's all about the drive. So, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, a Pisces could have all worked together to bowling ball something somebody was building. Somebody impulsively, I feel, decided to go in a different direction is something else that I'm seeing. Alright, let's pull another one for the Cancer on the fence. Venus in reverse and conjunct planets. So conjunct planets, we have Aries planet We have Neptune and Jupiter working together. We have Mars and Pluto. We have Venus. So all of these planets could be working together. And we're talking about a past life here. 0 degrees. Cancer. Give me one more for Cancer when it comes to Venus in retrograde or Venus in reverse and conjunction. Yeah, somebody is seeing the signs. 333, head and heart aligning, authentic focus. 888, co-creating with spirit. 369, the key to unlocking achievements. And 1010, new beginnings. Somebody received a key that's unlocking something. Because why? Because they transmuted the lesson. All right, the Temperance in reverse, somebody could be a fallen angel. Alrighty, so we do have trust in divine timing. Yeah, trust in divine timing. And that's what the Temperance is all about, divine timing. Then we have phantom smells, toast, popcorn, food, flowers, roses, honeysuckle, cigarettes, cigars, perfume, cologne. Yeah. Somebody was doing the most here. I am connected to the divine in every moment. Herkimer Diamond. Somebody was lying. An obsessive liar. Saying they were connected to the divine. Somebody could have been saying that about you, divine or Cancer. Saying that you were fake. That you were lying. Something about identity with the Mars coming through here in the first house. Identity. So they could have been trying to destiny swap you. Woman. Yeah, there's a female coming through. Again, Venus in reverse. You're not a healer. Yeah. And then funeral. Scorpio energy. So a female could be passing away. Somebody could be a fallen angel. So this could be the angel of death, Archangel Azrael, even though the Archangel didn't come through here. But Archangel Michael did. He's protecting somebody. There could be a female who is passed away, who had black magic performed on her, and she is located near a body of water. She was a victim of black magic. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on from that. Could be a child that was killed in black magic ritual too. And somebody tried to come in and steal your gift. What the divine is going to give you for the work that you put in. They wanted the money, your gift, because I'm feeling strong destiny swap. Very strong destiny swap, especially with the kid coming out here, body of water, and black magic. Then we have a female. Somebody's, maybe the kid's mom and the child were both killed by this. But guess what? Cancer, you achieved something, and because of that, now you're going to be rewarded for the work that you put in. Somebody did not want to work for it. Somebody who you collaborated with. But because you didn't want to cooperate with them, or they didn't want to cooperate with you. You had this sudden revelation and you left their bus behind. And because of that, now they're trying to ruin your reputation. They're trying to ruin you. Maybe even using sex magic. They could be saying you're fake, you're lying. All right. For Cancers. Love your dreams. So maybe even attacking you in your dreams. Cancer. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask. And I feel like that's what somebody did. Somebody gathered all the facts about you because you let them in. You let them know the real you. You admitted, I'm not perfect, right? I'm not flawless. I'm not wearing a mask. And what they did was they turned around and used it against you to break your whatever you were building down. Not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. So somebody could be masking something. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There's an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself. That's a deadly warrior coming in as a true friend, but turning around and using everything against you. Everything that you, because what they wanted to do is they wanted to earn your trust so you would open up and communicate with them. And then what they did was they turned everything that you said around and used it against you to manipulate you. This was somebody who was not a true friend. This was somebody who was very jealous, somebody who was very emotionally manipulative, somebody who likes to play the victim, somebody who's a deadly warrior, right? Death. There's an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. So they could have Aries in the 11th house, Aries in Venus, Scorpio in the 1st house. Thank you for watching and have a great day.